I can control the show. With too much of the world in such turmoil these days, it is a pleasant, welcome change to enjoy a film staged in the mid-1990s whose apparent premise, director-writer Cory Wexler Grant, centers around a high school senior, Richie Fusco, is camera-ready, whether sporting just briefs or in front of the WNFH student radio microphone playing Julie, alongside his sometime co-host. Becoming a new definition of naivete is David Bloom as Carrie. While they both struggle to admit to themselves and then, hopefully, those around them, that they are as queer as Oscar Wilde. Of course, coming-of-age stories have been flooding the cinema for decades, but framing this version around a once-weekly school radio show replete with producers, stars, and audience is a refreshing twist, even though, as almost always, there is never any doubt as to the outcome. The supporting cast frequently outshines the principals, notably Madison Tevlin as the swept-off-her slight heels Susie, going from infatuation through "Why didn't I see this coming?" to cheerleader extraordinaire, and Melody Betts' saucy, sassy April, whose street smarts and wisdom eventually anchors the troupe. Playing academic referee and the older man, who understands his students better than they can possibly imagine, Ro Hartranft does a fine job as mentor, possible suitor Guffs, pushing his frequently absent student radio host to knuckle down as the graduating exams approach. No spoiler here, but for frequent filmgoers, none required. Rounding out the cast are the school's matrons, Sarah Sevigny as she who must almost always be obeyed, Mare as in Old Grey, and Techie Jen, keeping the airwaves afloat and fueling her own sense of self-worth, dutifully done up by Amanda Bruton. As well, school chum that may have a crush Peter, Justin Prince Moy, adds a touch of Asian confidence to the mix. As fun as the film is, what doesn't really work is Julian, after dumping co-host Carrie who dares date a woman, creating an audio-taped alter ego Yolanda, then seamlessly editing her pre-recorded comments into his live show. Really? I have worked in radio. The climax arrives at the annual Golden Mike Awards, where the high school's top broadcasters will take home their trophies and perhaps skip post-secondary education for a career on the airwaves. Perhaps Pete Hegseth did the same? Once again, the script goes to the obvious plan, especially when a brand new award makes sure no one goes home without a smile. How FIFA is that? In sum, don't expect a revelation in cinematic storytelling, but do savor a most welcome change from the world around us, even as many of our number are still struggling to say to one and all, especially themselves, who I am. 3.5 stars for this. And if you enjoyed this review, please like and subscribe to the channel.